Alright, so here is another music album review, and this is from another one of my favorite reggae albums, even though it's kind of hip hop reggae technically. This is from my high school days. Well, about to finish high school, even though this album came in the late early 90s. Well, Madeline, and this was his thing. I don't think it was his sophomore album. I think this was his debut solo album because he was doing this thing before it. Because when you think of Madeline, he's mostly associated with KRS One and the rest of BDP. I don't know. I think Supercat helped to bust him, but Madeline, and the thing about Madeline is interesting that even though he's not that big in the dancehall circles, like he's more affluent in the hip hop circles because he more gravitates towards hip hop crowd, pretty much. And the thing is that he's pretty worked with cats like, again, not only Curious One, he's done stuff with Funkmaster Flex, he's done stuff with Shaggy, Rayvon, done stuff with Ed Shine, primarily Born Jamaicans. Cause both of them have worked together throughout the years. Also been doing stuff with like Salt, he was on Salt and Pepper, Method Man, not Tram Plus. I think he opened for Tupac and Biggie before their untimely deaths, and he's done worked a lot of the artists in both the reggae and hip hop circles, but and I think also Exhibit as well. But the thing is that he wasn't. Thing is that he's one of those guys who could have been bigger, but fate swore in card when it came to him being a much bigger artist, but the thing is, the guy could spit though. Like this guy know how to go to balance between the hip hop and reggae, and he did it well. And his album Real Ting, which again is more hip hop influence, but he's considered more reggae. He did his thing like if and the thing about Madeline is that Madeline is not family friendly. Like he's not if you're gonna listen to Madeline, that's for the hardcore hip hop dancehall crowd, the ones who like cursing, profanity. Yeah, like I wouldn't really advise kids to be listening to Madeline. Cause like I said, I was like to curse in explicit language. Like with a lot of these other artists. And yeah, and the thing is like he had tracks like Real Thing Intro, Double Trouble, not the video version with him and Curious One. I really regret that they didn't have that on the album because that was better than the album version. You had See a Man Face, Nine on My Mind, you've had Teaser, you've had Look Good So, Play the Selection, Bad Luck. Okay, and one of his Shoot to Kill, which had a music video, and one of his, and of course he had the main one the standout track, Take It Easy, with, and if you saw the video with Madeline and Take It Easy, yeah, the track for it is the bomb. Like in the night, if you grew up in the 90s, listen to hip hop, this is one of the some track you'd play at a club or whatever because like the track is so good, and this is what actually made me a Madeline fan. Even though the first time I heard of Madeline was Own Destiny, which again was a play on Bob Marley's song, or I think one of his verses prior to this. Even though Own Destiny had a great soundtrack and the video was good, Take It Easy was arguably the best track on it, and yeah, you had a whole bunch of other tracks like Real Thing, okay, Baby Father, Cut That Shit, Stop That Shit, and whatever. But it was Take It Easy. That was a track that I was bumping in high school, and yeah, you have to. And I say like Real Thing again. Probably the best of Mad Lions album, soul albums. Yeah, you had Get to Gold Platinum Respect, which I also like, but it didn't really have the trust production on it was as good as Real Thing. But I love to do a album review of Get to Gold after this. But yeah, this is my review for Real Thing. Like I said, I also regret like Madland, just like Born Jamaicans. They could have been much bigger back in the day, but whatever reason, industry didn't really accommodate them, or they didn't get the support that they needed. That could have made them much bigger stars. Like these guys should have been as big as Bojo, Shabba Ranks, Shaggy, Being the Man, Bounty Killer, and all the other ones though. And yeah, I know people say, hey, these aren't really Jamaican artists, but yeah, they appeal to an international market, which unfortunately in dancehall and reggae's cases, where most of the money appeal goes to. But I think it's just that I don't know. I can't explain, but these Madline should have been bigger. This is he should have been putting up more albums on this level after the fact, cause he's that good. He's just very underrated, and yeah. This is my review for Madline's Real Ting, and this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusson Farron, Miles Productions, Real Thoughts and Miles. Alright.